This podcast contains strong language, strong opinions, and a twisted sense of humor. Side effects of listening may include uncontrollable laughter, talking back to your speaker, and reevaluating all of life's choices. If you're still here after all of that, welcome. You're our kind of people. Let's start the show.
No, but see, for me,
it is.
I've always been considered like, oh wow, wait, how old are you? You seem so much more mature. Like you are very mature because I've been able to hold up a conversation with somebody.
You have a high vocabulary, by the way. No, you
Thanks.
do. You have a high level vocabulary. I noticed that on the last podcast I listened.
Education.
Cut that out.
But oh my God, thanks, Leota. No, but I've always, because I've dated men that have been, 15 years older than me, 12 years older than me, 30 years older than me.
But what was the youngest you were and how old were they?
So I was 26 and he was 30 years older than me.
See, but
holy shit, that's crazy.
But we had a good time. It wasn't even anything, as far as like intimacy level. Like I love cars. He raced. I was always, at Indy or.
But that wasn't real. Y'all wasn't like dating. So is that are we just talking conversation or we talking like relationship?
We were traveling together. Yeah, it was, it was more so of like a kind of a companionship type of relationship.
So this is a guy you never slept with, but he was taking you out on.
So you had a sugar daddy.
You had a sugar daddy.
That's what it was.
I was just about to say that you had a sugar daddy.
Call it what it is. Sugar daddy.
Yeah, somewhat. But then things got like real dark real quick because
when he asked for something?
No, because he was trying to then control me and wanted me to not have like my boyfriend, and I was just like. Because
the
I
nerve
ended
of him.
No, yeah, exactly. And I was just like,
How
you're a
dare
grandpa. You're a grandpa. Like, what the fuck?
So wait a minute.
No,
wait, so he's gonna be.
So I ended
so wait,
up
you
like,
you had a sugar daddy,
right? And
but at the same time,
dating,
you wanna have a boy.
No. I ended up like liking someone and dating someone, and I was just like, well, yeah, like I like my.
This is some fucking complex shit. I ain't ready to hear this.
Cool, man. Let me, because because it's really fucked up the way he was acting.
Yeah, exactly, and it got real crazy because then he started like money was very long, and so he hired a PI to follow me, and yeah,
what
like things got real.
So
did you ever see that PI? Did he have a mustache?
PI is a lot of money. He had big money.
Did you ever see that PI following you?
No, but you want to know something?
I just want to know if that PI had a mustache.
I don't know, but there was one particular time. There was one particular time, like I was bartending and I got off like maybe 2-3 a.m. It was a Saturday. And, as soon as I would leave from, work, I would get straight in my car and go straight home. No gas station, no stopping for food, no banks, no nothing, because I had hella money on me, but I would just go straight home. So there was a time where I felt as though like
you were being followed.
Somebody was like following me or somebody was looking at me, but I never, and I'm like a one-man band. I don't have a posse of, a whole group of girls. So I'm always surrounded within myself, but always watching my surroundings.
But how do you know he hired somebody to follow you though?
Oh, because eventually he told me. Because he told me, and he was like literally texting me almost all my moves. And I was just like, what the fuck? No, I'm not there no more. And then he was just like, oh, okay.
Wait, so he was 56 and you were 26?
Yeah.
All right, so wait a minute.
But I could actually see that working out with you because you have like an old soul vibe.
Yeah, and like we would go to like race message, like, but no. And then like I've dated like older men. Yeah.
The funny thing about that story is that you actually thought you were right in that one. He spent all his money, traveled with you and everything, and the nerve of him to get pissed because you got a boyfriend.
Yeah, no. And then like and another controlling thing
she don't get it.
He was what?
You don't get it.
I don't get what
he's saying is that you saying that he was wrong for not liking you to have a boyfriend.
Why do you think he wouldn't want to control you at that point?
What? Because okay, so
if
throughout all of this,
if he's a 56-year-old guy,
no, check this out. Because throughout all of this, he lied and said that he was getting a divorce when we first met.
Okay, so
that was not the case.
But was
he
separated? What was going on?
No, they still lived in the same house. It's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah, right. It is.
Exactly. So yeah, a shit hit the fan.
So why didn't you just accept that statement? It's cheaper to keep her.
I did. So, hey, we're going to keep what we have going on, but you're not going to tell me that I can't fucking date when you still have a wife and you're not divorced.
But you wouldn't even sleep with him, though. So he's supposed to keep being your benefactor. You did
he have gray pubes?
Gray pubes. I'm screaming. No.
I mean, he had to take away that.
But that...
No guy is going to spend that.
That is off of the topic.